Hello everybody and welcome back to a new Marvel Snap video. Big patch changing a lot of stuff. I don't really do patch analysis videos because people don't really watch them, but like pretty huge patch. Chavez got completely redesigned, which is interesting considering she was like a staple, but probably a long time coming. She was a very like powerful effect that kind of just became like in a lot of very good decks because she just gives you so much consistency, where now she's kind of a usable bounce card. So I kind of just put Chavez and like some other cards into a deck and had the autofill complete it, and it made this deck. The one exception is it had Shadow King, like this exact deck list minus Spider Ham with Shadow King, and I thought that was really bad. So I cut that because I don't really see why you play Shadow King and you're like Bass Werewolf by Night deck without like having your own Luke Cage or something. Luke Cage also, by the way, completely changed, completely different than before. But this deck was sick. I mean, this deck is like just, you know, bounce with like some new cards. I love playing bounce. I don't know if people still like watching bounce, but I think bounce is like my favorite archetype by far. I do not think it's close. I had a lot of fun with this. I haven't really played Werewolf by Night in the shell yet, but it was really fun. Kind of sad Werewolf by Night like replaced Bishop. Like if you look at this deck list, it's like I feel like Werewolf by Night is where Bishop would be, and I really love Bishop, where I want to make room for it. I also think you could just cut one of the 1-drops for Bishop or something like that, and then you just have a more consistent threat, because you really only have two closers. You have Hawk and you have Werewolf by Night, and two closers generally I think is a little light. Like you do have the demons from Hood and from Nico Minaro potentially, but I kind of would like another like big card that scales, and you kind of can't Shadow King me in both locations if I have a Bishop and a Shadow King. Also, Shadow King got nerfed, but still very good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. This deck is really fun, really sick. It's pre-infinite, so the stats are insane because it's like it's kind of a joke. You can have any deck look really good, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the video. I'll see you all soon. Werewolf? If I draw Werewolf, can I just play everything? Yeah, right. So maybe I'll wait a little bit. I mean, I have to play this to get the buff, and I have to play this turn to get the demon. So it kind of just becomes like I'm forced to do this, right? But I can save for the wolf. So I think that would be good. Shadow King. Is Shadow King ever good? Not really here, right? I guess I can play Shadow King here, and it's just stats. And then, so, like, the question is like, let's say they have 10 in each. I have to beat 10 in each, right? Because they could have, like, Miss Marvel plus Mystique. And I think that just looks like that. I don't really need to play the Rock. I can't think of any reason to play the Rock. I guess, like, Arrow is a reason. I really don't like Shadow King in this deck. It's what was autofilled, so I'm playing it, but I don't think it's very good. Damn. There we go. We get him. We get him good, chat. I'm not gonna snap this turn, but I think this is a snap turn winnable hand. Like, seeing the locations, I think, has merit. Okay, now I think it's pretty safe to snap. This is fine here. I can just, like, pay this tithe pretty cleanly, where I think this is fine. Like, it's just 3 power for me, basically, right now, right? What else? Sure. Then moves. Alright, be like the destroy and draw. Okay, that's really good. Hitting the demon is pretty awesome. So this is gonna become a demon. And then it's gonna move here, where I think I want to start building this path up a little bit. And then it becomes, what path am I building up? I guess, so I play Nico here. This becomes a demon. Then this is where the werewolf is. I can then go forge here. The werewolf jumps here. And then I can go ham beast or something, which I think is good. They gave me a widow. Good. So now I think it's just Black Widow, Beast, and give them a bite, and then the last turn of the game, they get bit. I guess I want to play ham, which is something to consider. Like, actually, I do want to play ham. I guess I could play ham, give them bite, and then jumps here. I beast, pick up both of these. Then I don't, like, widow them either. I think it's important I reload. Hitting Spider Ham is good because it will hit them this turn and then it won't hit them again. And then I can just pick these up, and the demon will go here. I think this is fine. I have to use ham this turn, and I had to use widow this turn, potentially, and I think I just value ham more since I don't have Hawk, and I'm only 50%, I'm 1 in 6 to draw Hawk. So I think this is a better line. And I hit their Hawk. Super value. Super value. That's kind of what I was getting at, is like, this is the pivotal ham turn, and now we also block their draw. So they have 3 cards to work with, basically. And like both of the cards they're giving me are useful. The demon mid is like, okay. Hitting the Black Widow is also like, doesn't really matter. Get a copy of it. So I can Wolf will bounce here. I'll be winning here. So let me do it in a different order then. Let me play Rock Slide here so it's harder for them to win. And then I can go... Is there a better order? Not really. Do I want it here? No, I don't, right? I wish it didn't hit my demon. That was kind of unfortunate. They have 3 cards. One of them is a 0/4 pig. The other one is a Widow's Bite. They actually only have 1 card. So I should just be able to win these 2, hopefully. So Wolf jumps here, doesn't do anything. Wolf jumps here. Do anything, and then Wolf jumps here. On the right. Okay. That was a cool game. That just shows like how much better like the pig is compared to like Shadow King, by the way, because that was the swap, and like the pig was so good there. Like the pig just becomes so good over time. Like I couldn't beat. Like imagine if their last they had like an unknown at Hawk, but knowing they just have 1 card is like really useful. Kill him can be really good for us depending on what we draw. After you play your next card, move 1 location to the right. So that's terrible. We'll buff our next card coming in. Okay, so they're just like classic destroy stuff. Probably, I guess they could still like technically be Galactus. Oh my. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Well, where's your Shadow King now? Checkmate, idiot. Like, sorry, I just pulled up Visual Studio. Well, yeah. Here, dude. Where's your Shadow King now, dummy? Oh, jeez. This is a decent Bast. I'm only punished if I draw Beast. If I don't play it this turn, but I think this is just good enough. I mean, this is just 3 + 1 + 4. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh. That sucks. We're gonna save most of our 1-drops, I think, just for the sake of werewolf. I do get werewolf. I would snap normally. I mean, if we had Hawk and we discarded one of our ones, I would snap, but we don't have Hawk, so I don't really have that luxury right now. Okay. I don't think I want to pick up Spider-Ham again, but if I draw Beast, I want to go back here. So I think my turn looks like Forge into Ham into Widow. So this jumps back here twice. Miss Marvel's a good hit. For sure. Oh wow, okay. Do I want to just pick up the wolf again? I guess, right? Maybe that was a mistake, because now I don't pick up the wolf. I guess I could pick up these two. Maybe this is better. Also, then I have 4 here to 5, which is good. Yeah, maybe this is better. Mistake. Also, now the wolf gets to jump here, which is good. So. Who knows? Cosmo, sure. So the wolf is now, like, very safe here, right? I can go... Wolf bounces... Korg... No, it won't work if I do it like that. I have to decide. I could just do... No, it doesn't really work either. I can either compromise this or I can win the other two. Like, I could go Wolf bounce here. Korg, it's here again. I'm winning here, and then I could fight for here. That loses to Doom, though, and I think I want to beat Doom. If I can. I can add 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10, so I'll tie Doom here, and then I just have to win the other two. Yeah, I think that's just good enough. Let me do it like this. So Wolf will go here, Wolf will go here. Nah, that doesn't work. I'll put Wolf middle. No, I'll put Wolf right because there's Cosmo. So I'll try to win here and then win here. They don't have a Miss Marvel. Okay, they retreat. That was a tough one. I mean, we lost the Darkhawk. I think we win that. So it basically comes down to where do I want to play around stuff. So currently with this sequencing, I'm gonna have the Wolf jump right, and it's gonna be 19. So I'm definitely winning right, and they can't interact with it because they have a Cosmo. I don't know what's under Invisible Woman, but it costs, it was on their wave turn. So I want to avoid middle, I think. But also that's like the easiest spot for them to put a Shadow King or a Shang-Chi or something. And since I hit their Miss Marvel, I think I'm just supposed to play for left. What I ended up going for. I'm going to save Spider-Ham for a little bit. Also, I have a lot of ones, so I think I just play Korg to add some disruption. And then I think I'm just sitting on the other ones. I could probably snap this. Black Knight. I have my 2 best cards. And I have Spider-Ham, which is pretty good in these long games. I have some real ability to disrupt the opponent. I don't think this really matters. This is just like here. So next turn I get to go 1/1 Falcon, which is very good. And Bast. I have Bast. I think I will Bast. And then I will Forge into Falcon. Yeah, fair enough. None of these locations matter at all, which is kind of interesting. So it's kind of just stats. which is, I think, advantageous to me in this specific game, but might not always be. I don't play all of these. I'm not guaranteed to draw Chavez anymore, which is really weird. So Ham goes here, Black Widow, this goes here. Where do I want it to end? I'll play the Korg and then I'll save Forge to just kind of like correct where I want the werewolf to go, I think. Iron Man, sure. How much power is this here? This is 7 by itself. And I'm winning here, so I think I just fight for these two. Like this and this. And then I'm winning these two. And then hopefully they try to like Shadow King me or something here, and I just get them with the fact that the werewolf's on the other side. Werewolf's in another castle. Okay, but I'm still winning middle, so it's fine.